Go.
So, from my opinion, elder one is very good than the other siblings because the elder one has a more and more responsibility. Like if mother and father are outside of home, so he can understand that I should responsible for my siblings, that I should take him very goodly. Like I should give him very, I should prepare for that if mother or my parents will go outside, so I should be prepared. And he will not beat because his mother and parents outside. So elder one is good because he has a more and more brave and he can responsible for their siblings.
So, according to me and everyone, like MD Siva, he said too many things about the elder sibling. So, elder sibling has many things to take it seriously, like taking care of their other siblings and also giving motivation to the parents. The mistake that everyone did in the siblings. So, he should tell
Which
to
siblings?
the
Which siblings आएगा?
everyone who do a mistake in the sibling, so the elder one would tell to the parents and he would say that he did a mistake, he should change it, and also he should give the motivation to the smaller siblings, younger siblings, so that they could get more motivation. And also about the parents have too much things about and too much dreams about the and bucket list about the the elder sibling, because the elder sibling have to take the too much responsibilities, which is very good. Thank you.
Check the mic, guys.
So hello everyone, my name is Mohit, as you know, and today's topic is and
Check
we are
mic.
side in
Check
younger
mic.
side.
Mic check.
Yes, we are side in younger side. I know that you are also
Younger sibling.
and we younger sibling. Yes, we all like younger sibling, and we are also younger sibling. How? Because you all know that the younger sibling is a great position to us, because if, for example, that if in our house has any elder sibling, so he do many mistakes in that time.
Does.
So because of this,
They
we,
do. क्या he does?
yes,
अरे he क्यों बोल रहा है भाई? Sibling does क्योंकि
the
लड़की भी हो
sibling
सकती है.
does many
लड़की भी हो सकती
mistakes,
है.
and because of that, so we younger siblings can't do that types of mistake or same error. So because of this, we have experienced of that mistake, and again after that we don't do that types of mistake, and we are improve ourselves by the mistake, and we don't we can't able to do same error. Thank you.
Check mic.
So hello, I am Ayan Tripathi, and today I will be talking about why younger siblings are way better than elder siblings. Now you might think why I am saying this. I want to say this because the elder siblings have way more responsibility, but the younger siblings have a better life because they don't have that much responsibility. Most of the elder siblings go into depression because of all the responsibility, but the younger siblings are still living happily. Most of the cases shows that the younger siblings are way happier. So I think I would like to say that happiness is the most important thing, and if you are getting happiness by being in this position of the family, by being the younger sibling, then I think it's better to say that younger siblings are easily way better than elder siblings. And other than that, I would just like to conclude that younger siblings also get way more luxury than the elder sibling, because that we are younger and we need to learn things. So we will get way more opportunities than the elder siblings. And opportunities are way better, and if we take it, then we will become better.
Example. नहीं example.
So elder siblings can help more and more to their parents, because like if parents gave the work like you should take the grocery, so we can take the grocery, but the small siblings can't take, but because of the society there are more and more things which can we who can
Risk.
there is risk also in society. So elder siblings have a responsibility for shopping, etc. things, and also we can also thank you.
So, I want to take an example of Ayan Bhaiya. Ayan Bhaiya is the youngest youngest sibling in his whole family, in his uncle, aunt, in his whole family. He is the youngest sibling. But his parents want to do something for his life, for his career, for his own. So his parents is trying to sending him in a hostel, but he always disagrees. When I said, sir, when you would give me the party, when you would give us the party of the you because you are going to the hostel. So he said, I don't have any type of happiness to going to the hostel. And if why he is going to the hostel? Because his parents want to change his personality, change his whole life, to make his whole career to better. And also about the elder sibling, like he said about the grocery shopping. Like in my reality, when my mother told me, my mother often tell me that you need to buy some grocery, and then I often go to the grocery shopping, but my brother doesn't go because he doesn't like to go outside. He always play games in the phones. And also about the younger sibling also fight with us. When you counter them, we would try to convey them it's your problem, and when we would try to convey them, so they would say that it's your problem. And when we would fight with them, so they would tell to the father, and they have a secret weapon, father, and everybody know about the father, how father beats us. And according to me, it's happened with everyone.
Thank you. Let's take it, Mike.
Yes. So now is the criticize round.
Yeah.
Example.
Examples.
Yes, sir. Now the criticize round. I have an example for explaining you. For example, that you all know in our home, one younger brother or one younger sibling or one elder sibling.
Yeah,
but after
sibling. Only sibling. Brother, sister, mat bol.
Okay, siblings, elder or younger sibling. So mother and father give the more responsibility to elder sibling because they think that they are doing well, but and you all know that our elder siblings teach us about anything. So let's take the example of that. I have a real example. That example Google said me about that. So there is a person whose name is Akash. His elder brother name is Arjun, and he went to go park to smoke or to take the drugs. And after that, that Akash also follow that and doing that types of work. So it is doing very negative impact for our youngest siblings. So because of this, our generation go down because you all know, because of the elder person or elder siblings, our younger brother or siblings got go in very wrong way, and they start take the addiction of the smoking or drugs. Thank you.
Whoa. ये हवा में था.
I would just like to take an example.
ठीक है.
I would just like to take an example of the, let's say, an younger sibling. Now I will tell you that the elder sibling did not get much opportunities when he was small, but the younger siblings have many more opportunities. So I think because he is younger, more and more technology came throughout the time. So I think I would like to say that the younger siblings have way more things, new things to learn, and way more opportunities than the elder sibling always, because of all the new things and all the new trends that comes in the market and the whole world. So the opportunities are the most important things, and we all know that. So I think a younger sibling, if he can take those opportunities into the right time and right place, he will become a better person than the elder siblings, and he will be way more responsible. And as you said sometimes that, as some people say, that we cannot buy grocery, it's not about that we cannot always buy grocery, right? At some point we will also be able to do that, and we will still stay the younger sibling. So it's not even about that. That's it.
Go.
So this is the round of as they have said, and now as Mohit has said about smoking, elder brother is smoking, and this is the mistake of the parents that they are giving money for themselves, and also this also applies on the youngest brother, who is not telling to their parents that he is doing bad things.
So when Mohit
काउंटर करना है, ये जैसे होगा. explain.
So Mohit said that the younger sibling learn from their mistakes. So I want to take an example. Like many people have a big brother, big sibling. So everybody know that 9 and 11th class the too much hard class, and we should learn and study properly in that classes. So why don't they learn from their elder brother? Because they are giving the tuition, they are coming to the tuition like Dipanshu he is the youngest brother in his whole family.
My one of friend.
My one of friend Dipanshu is the youngest person in his whole family. Even his brother have passed the 12. Even his eldest brother is completed his college, and he is a gym person. So even he didn't learn from his mistakes. He don't study. He got 78% in 4th, 5th. So as you can see, the younger siblings don't think about their self. They think about their. If the parent doesn't say anything to the youngest sibling, because the strictness that elder sibling has or had, that parent doesn't show with the younger sibling. As you can see, most of the time, like my little sister fought with me. Even I didn't say her anything. Even I was dodging the fights. I was dodging the punches, but she hit the
Please,
wall.
She did me.
By her own mistake, she hit the wall, and the father came to me and started to beat me. So as you can see, because of the younger sibling, we are being tortured, we are being discriminated by the parents, and also most of the things are happened because of the younger sibling. Thank you.
Yes. So as Aunty Sabha said that about the if our parents or family members go outside, so they give the responsibility to our elder siblings. So it's wrong, because if our elder siblings age of 3 or 4 years, or our younger siblings age of 7 months or 8 months, so what is the possibility of that? How they can leave that alone? And you all know that in the age of 15, 16, that people do anything because of some depression. And before some months ago, that in my colony, that one person who burned the fire with the help of window.
Like to
Yes, sir. Blanket. By the blanket, they burn the fire in the blanket, and after that, it burned full of floor by the mistake of elder brother. So it also take the life of the youngest brother. Thank you.
Okay.
Personally, I would like to counter what you said. You said that elder siblings get discriminated, but those elder siblings are elder because they have lived that moment where the younger sibling is at right now. So personally, he has already lived all those time, all the luxury he had, the younger siblings has. He has already lived in it before, and now I don't think that it is a discrimination. He has already lived through all those years and have the same opportunities and all the things that the younger siblings have, but just the younger sibling have a bit more, just a bit more. So I think it's not even about discrimination, because you have to create everything for yourself, and personally you will have to teach yourself life is not that easy, right? And of course you have already lived that moment, so you will have to realize that that person also, the younger sibling also deserves to live in that luxury that I have lived in as well. So I don't think it's about discrimination, because at some point the younger sibling will be at the age of the older sibling, and he will also be beaten. If he gets low marks. I don't think any parent is leaving him alone. He will get his phone taken away, etc. things. So it does not apply to the rule of discrimination. It's only about the time.
Question answer. Do you guys have a question?
Sure. Personally, I would like to ask you, don't you think being the younger sibling is way better? That you will first of all have a bit more happiness, and other than that, most of the young elder siblings are in depression right now. Most of the people, most of the youth of India is in depression right now. So I think I want your opinion on why being the elder sibling is way better, because happiness is the only thing that the people strive for, right?
Okay, so elder sibling is getting depression because of success and happiness in future. And why, because of depression, why they are getting depression? Because of studies. They are depressed because they don't learn things like I don't learn this question, and they are depressed for that.
So according to me, I could not become a younger brother because of the younger brother. We could not go outside, and in the younger.
Is it in your hand to be younger brother? Is it in your hand?
So he said, I would not prefer to become a younger brother because younger sibling doesn't get any type of the happiness, and if you are saying about the happiness, we get more happiness than them, and also after some time when they would become the age of us, so they get more than us than we got in the past. Like if I would become a younger sibling, so I could not learn anything like our mother. Like when in the starting of our school, our mother teaches us, and I have seen it. When I used to be a younger one, like 5 or 6 years old, so my mother used to beat me when when I used to not get the question properly, like a math question.
When I did not used to that.
When I did not used to get the question properly, like I have beaten by my father too much time because of the maths. Maths is the type of subject that I have beaten too much time because of my father. Even I was in the second or third, I used to beat by my father, and you said about the starting of time, we all get the happiness. So if I would get the happiness, so why did I got beat? So nowadays, our parents doesn't beat us, and also give us more motivation to study and many more things they are doing for our family and for our future.
The reason?
Because we are the elder one, these are the best things to become, and they are giving us happiness.
Being a elder, so father or mother will not beat you.
Okay. So as you said that about your father, mother will not beat you because you are an elder one. So it's your wrong thinking, because don't you think that father, mothers give the equality of both elder or younger? They give motivation to both of them, and they in the you can say that you said that about they don't will beat they will not beat us. Why? Because you are elder one? No, because they know that you are a line of mature, and after some time you will be a mature. So they think about yourself that you being one mature person, and you are lying in the mature person, so you have also chance to personal growth. So that type of they don't give you, they beat you. Thank you.
Personally, as he has said that
Energy.
he has said that most of
Use
the
your
parents,
hand. Left hand. Use
most
it.
of the parents love both childs equally, and that's the truth. If a younger sibling is getting beaten, then of course the elder siblings must have gotten beaten, of course, as well. Why? Because if the younger is getting beaten, that shows that they don't care if it's the younger or elder. Because being elder, you get stronger, so of course you can take some hits. But while being the younger, you can't take those type of hits. So of course it shows that person must have as well taken those kind of hits that you're talking about. And other than that, I think I would like to prefer being the younger. Why? Because I have already talked about it. But to be honest, being the younger is way better because of the opportunities, and other than that, because we have way more things to do. You talked about that we can't go outside, and nowadays most of the parents just let go of their child outside. They let them go outside, play with their friends, because they understand this. It's not about the old generation anymore, because we are the new upcoming generation when we understand it. Of course, we would let our child go to some extent, of course, and of course, not even the elder siblings go outside that much. I don't think anyone is letting, let's say, a 15-year-old sibling is elder I don't think anyone is letting him go outside like 50 kilometers away from the house. No. So I think it's all about the timing, and other than that, being younger always give you more benefits because of the opportunities and more time.
The reason I just want to know the thing which he has said that younger one are given more and more opportunity and they are not stopped at home and also not stopped to go outside and play. Reason could be
Why they don't give in?
why they are allowed, but despite the elder one was stopped initially, but now younger ones are allowed.
To play.
Reasons,
Why younger ones are allowed to play
and elder one was stopped
or stop?
and also beaten up for playing, but now youngers are allowed, as he has said.
So because of the parents thinking, parents think that if you are an elder person, elder sibling in your family, so you started to take the responsibilities of the house.
No, my question is the thing which he has said. Simple question: why youngers are allowed for doing experiment, go outside, play outdoor games, but initially when they became the parents, they stopped their elder child for everything. They were very conscious towards
So
any
if
action.
younger person would become a parent, so why don't?
The reason could be the torture of elder one was of most of because they became parents first time, and due to it definitely they do not have any idea how to deal with any personal kid, so they might stop, but at the same time the elder one also retaliate, countered. So the same thing can happen with younger ones. That is why they are now they are experienced. Parents are experienced in the case of younger ones. That is why they do not stop and give way more priority or opportunity to their younger one. It is also a reason kind of. So in that situation, elder one are also given very less an opportunity. The reason.
So like with me, with what happened with me, like when I used to play a game for 2-3 hours, so my brother also wanted, but his exam was going on, my exam was ended, so he used to think that even my exam was started on that time, and I used to play games properly because I used to study properly. So my brother also think that he doesn't study because in front of him I did not used to study, and he used to think that I play only games. And my parents, after some time when he complained with my parents, so my parents said that you are not allowed to play games, and your brother also not, because he's thinking that what my parents said to me, that he's thinking that they are showing a discrimination and he would not get a good marks, and they are giving me a slavery type. They don't want to show us any type of equality in which, because he is the elder and we are the younger.
So younger siblings are allowed to play because this is the age to play. Like if they are smaller than other siblings, so then he can play. And also this could be the reason that elder sibling have a exam and he have to prepare for it, and the youngest sibling don't have exam and he don't have school, so he can play.
बोलना.
Personally, I just want to give an opinion that I have been thinking of actually. So the thing is that we cannot differentiate between the younger and elder sibling by the torture, because in many households the elder sibling might get more luxury than the younger, and in many households it could be the opposite. We can't see that if this elder sibling is getting discriminated, then in other households it will also be the same case. So personally, I think the only thing that will be the matter in between these two things, the elder and younger, will be the time and opportunity, and also the experience.
Of parents or
For the parents, because the parents have gotten an experience from the elder siblings, so they will be able to be more careful with the younger sibling.
Of course, that's the thing I want to say. That's the thing I want to say, because earlier they were not that they were fresher as a parents, but later they
They
became
got used to it.
they became the experienced one and have that kind of sense to how to deal with all the situations.
So I think being the younger sibling will be way beneficial.
हाँ, तुमको बोलना चाहिए था, ये इसने बोल दिया. ट्रस्ट मी, ये तुम्हारा पॉइंट था. यस.
So other than that, I just wanted to say that if you are talking about the depression, nowadays most of the younger siblings and most of the elder siblings both are dealing with depression. We cannot say that only if this sibling
Reason?
is, well, it's not about the timing, but it's about the social media, as I have said. Social media, and other than that, a lot influence the child is getting, because most of the kids are like getting way better and way modernized than before. So they're learning bad habits, but at the same time learning some new skills. So it's only about the time and opportunity and experience.
I have one question to Ayan, that why siblings are not talking to each other more often. You might have seen siblings are not talking to each other very often.
Personally, I am a younger
Do
sibling.
not share their feelings to each other. Whether they are twins, even they are twins. Not about twins. For example, the gap of 1 year, 2 years, maybe that kind of gap. Even though they do not share, they share their thing with year of gap around 5 year or 6 year. Even though they just share their feelings with those kind of people, those who are very young, and they are not sharing their things, hiding things. Why is it so?
Personally, I would like to take my example.
सबसे चाहिए मुझे इसका.
I will give my experience.
Why do you guys not trust your own sibling?
So I would like to tell
एक
my.
second. Yes.
So personally, I would like to tell my own experience in this. Personally, I have an elder sister who is like 19 years old. So I want to always talk to her, but she never talks to me because she is busy in her phone and talking to her best friends. So I don't think I will be able to tell her about my feelings and all the things that has been happening if she doesn't even want to talk to me. And of course, I'm not trying to be the victim here. In many households, it could be the other case where the elder siblings need the help of the younger siblings. But I just want to see that it's not about that. I just want to tell the feeling.
Please.
I just wanted to say that the younger sibling needs some time with his elder siblings. So I think it would be better if the elder sibling understands takes his time out of it. And I think it would be better if they start sharing. But you asked why they don't share. It's also because most of the kids try to snitch on their elder sibling or the younger sibling. They snitch on the sibling and tell the parents. So I think they don't want to let the parents know about these kind of things.
What could be the reason to created a gap? Why they are not talking? They are brother and sister, or brother and brother, sister and sister. Even though they are not talking to each other, hiding their things, do not
Good
share
thing or
their
bad
things,
thing?
do not have time to
Sir, good thing or bad thing?
The reason I just want to know what could be the causes that they are not talking to each other. Yes, go.
I want to tell that the
Reasons.
about the reasons, because like I told, like Mohit is my younger brother. I told him something, so he would make fun of something, and also he would say that it's a silly mistake, you could do it, and even it's a big mistake, so he would make fun of me,
Or tell to parents
tell
sometimes.
to parents, and also he would share the thoughts to my personal close one, to my teacher, to my neighborhood, to my other friends, which are very good friends. So he would tell to them, and who knows, they would, after some time, nobody would like me. It's my personal matter. So if I would tell to them, so my brother would say.
Very good, यार. अच्छा था. इसको बोलना है. Yes.
So according to my opinion, we have why we don't why we have a no belief on our own siblings. According to me, that maybe we have a many cause of this, and we have a many reason. First, that is if we say about the bad thing or also good thing. So maybe they said to the father mother, and because of this, and it's happened also with me. I was trying to saying with my brother, and my brother said that I will say your mother, I will say mother father, so they will beat you. So and they want to show off in front of father mother that they are bigger than you and good than you. Thank you.
So I want to tell that why do they tell
Why
do
do they not? Why do they
do
not?
they tell to our parents that he did
He's
something bad?
gonna bad or
He did something bad. So because like I have seen many cases, if there is a younger brother did a mistake, so his elder brother would not tell to parents. If he would not tell to parents, after some time parents would know it. So he would give the attention to the elder one and also the younger one. So the preventing the attention so that our siblings doesn't.
do that. You know,
Well, to some extent, it's also about the different opinions and different beliefs. Because let's say there are two siblings, they only have a 1 year gap, but they have different friends, they have different thinking, they have different ideas, they have different responsibilities. Everything is mostly different. Other than that, they are siblings that have the same blood. If they have different opinions, why would you try to share and talk to someone?
in every case,
Not every, but to some extent,
in every case, we do not want to, even though we think that he has that kind of interest in that topic, but we do not take advice from him. We know that he likes that thing and he could suggest me, but even though we do not prefer to take suggestion from our siblings. You might have seen that.
it's also about the ego, I guess.
हाँ ये हो सकता है, बताओ कैसे?
So let's say,
ये क्लास बहुत अच्छी है. This class is too good.
so I just want to say that let's take the example of an elder sibling who needs help in something, and the younger sibling can help him, but the younger siblings want to help him, but the elder siblings has that ego that if I
It applies on both. क्या बात कर रहे हो?
मैं example, I'm giving the example.
वो अपनी तरफ से खेल रहा है लेकिन वो सही है
Middle
सही है.
child.
नहीं ठीक है वो टॉपिक पे है भाई. Yes.
I was just giving the example that it's about the ego, where the younger siblings can't talk to each other to some extent as well. Also about the different opinions. Let's say, I want to say that there is a younger sibling and an elder sibling. Let's take the example that the younger sibling is in the 10th class, the elder sibling is in the 12th class. ठीक है? They have different. They have different kind of opinions.
ये बात
आज दिमाग खराब हो रखा है सर.
कोई नहीं. चलो so बोलना है या रहने दे?
So I want to tell that why the elder sibling doesn't give any type of respect. Why the younger sibling doesn't give any type of respect to the elder one. Like I used to say my brother like, bhai, can you give me like this thing? So he would say, अरे यार मैं नहीं कर रहा तू निकल this time.
Why did you speak in Hindi? ये माइनस में जाएगा.
Sir exam.
नहीं देना था. इंग्लिश में देता.
Brother, can you please give me the bottle? So he would say, get lost, I don't want to give you this bottle. And he would show me the disrespect, but even I am talking about in the respect. So after some time it would happen. So we would talk each other to the disrespect. So it happens like in the starting when we are elders, when I were a elder brother. So I used to think I would have a little sister. I would respect her and many more things I would do with her, and I would respect her properly. Even somebody would tease him, so I would beat him. This type of things I used to think, but my sister always do bad things with me. That's why we don't talk to each other, didn't give any type of respect.
Say like, share and subscribe.
So like, share and subscribe. If you like this video, share.